What's going on, everyone? My name is Tom from Dreadlabs, and today we're going to talk about the concept of our streetwear brand.
Dreadlabs.
Alright guys, this is the second episode in which we're going to start a full-on clothing brand from scratch. In my case, I'm not doing a clothing brand, but more of a clothing collection. But I want to give you all the tips and ideas and tools to get yourself started on creating a brand. So in the last episode, we talked about how or why you want to start a clothing brand and thinking about aspects and elements that make your brand unique. So in the previous video I also talked about what the concept will be of my clothing collection that I'm going to work on in this video series. And in my case it's going to be fixed around the story world I made up with Dreadlabs on a live stream a few months ago. If you want to watch a live stream, you can do that in a link in the description. But today I want to talk you through a bit more about what the first collection is going to be about. And in the world of Dreadlabs, as I said in the previous video, there are really big cities, but there are also like really big deserts that separate all of these cities from each other. So basically on this planet there are cities that are highly densely populated, and then there are vast giant deserts which are only inhabited by crazy creatures or crazy people. And the first collection I want to drop is about the rave scene in these cities, I guess. And as I said before, basically these raves are run on the underground scene of these cities. And there's a DJ there in a mech suit and he's playing music, and basically all the floors are like low gravity, so you can dance on the walls, you can dance on the ceiling. This is of course super fictional, but yeah, that's the way I like it. And it's just something that's really cool to me, bringing my own fantasies to life. I also want to give a quick shout out to all the people in the live stream that helped me out with the concepting of this. Yeah, this is basically the subject that I want to dive into for the first clothing collection. And I want to go dive into my sketchbook, write down any ideas that I have for this collection and show you guys the full process of this. Alright, so let me just change my camera and we can get to it. Alright, I kind of have some ideas down, and what I like is these warning signs. We can do something with that, maybe like some prints or some t-shirts or something. Then we have the crew here. Those can be something that's really cool. I love the DJ in the mech suit idea, like making merch of him. And I love the jewelry part. So okay, let's just see where we can go from here. Alright, so this wraps up my little concepting session. Be sure if you do this to write down anything that pops into your mind, and take the time to do this. Don't do this in like 10 minutes if you want to. Feel free to go back into this later. I perhaps might come up with a new idea later tonight, and I will just write this down here. So don't block out your creativity at this phase in your creative process, I guess. Right, what I want to do now is I want to go and see if I can make a mood board of this, see what this underground rave scene would look like, what the people would wear. Yeah, see if I can get any ideas from that, and to give some visual reference in addition to like concepting on text. Alright, so we're on Pinterest, and I am just going to create a mood board from all the things that I can find that I think are interesting enough to save. I'm not just going to look into graphic design yet, for example, for these things, but I'm mainly going to look into what the world would look like, I guess, you know, like what these fictional rave scenes would look like. I will share the mood board of this in the description, and I think we can just go and dive into this. Alright, so I did think about 10 to 15 minutes of like searching, and I got an idea of what I would like to do for the mech suit, as you can see here. It's mainly inspired by some Gundams that I've been seeing online, as well as a character of a game that I play called Borderlands 3. I think we should find a combination and a perfect balance between either like old school abandoned warehouse rave-ish style, a neon hologram, futuristic cyberpunk style. Not like a flat like screen, I guess, but more of a like 3D image or something. Just a thought. Alright, so now that we have our references, I'm gonna put these into an Illustrator file, and I'm gonna sort them so I can just get every page separately. So I can get every like visual keyword thing separately. For example, location, clothing or /people, or DJ in a mech suit, warning signs, stuff like that. Alright, so the main approach I think I want to go for with this collection is I want low quantities, and I think I want to screen print my visuals. And this is because I think I can do some really cool stuff here, but by doing the screen prints myself, I can just make them on demand, I guess, as well as modifying existing blanks. So yeah guys, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I want to thank my patrons for making this video series possible. If you are watching this on YouTube, that means that you just watched a quick recap of what we actually did. And you can view the full series on our Patreon. And you'll also get the opportunity to get some feedback off of me when you want to start your own brand. So yeah guys, feel free to join us on Discord as well. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.